You know, that just goes back to what I was saying, like feeling like I'm all over the place. I don't know what my purpose is, and like, God, like, what is it that you want me to do, honey? Like, what is it? But Chris here once again. Hope you guys are doing well and staying safe. So as you guys can see from the title, we're going to be doing a chit chat, do my hair with me kind of video. I know it's usually the chit chat, get ready with me, but girl, I ain't going nowhere. I'm about to get my butt in bed as soon as I do my hair. I got my pajamas on, so I look like somebody's about to lay down and go to bed, okay? And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If baby boy will sleep, because he's sleeping right now, so I was like, let me go ahead and get this done and started for you guys. A few of you guys requested for me to do a hair tutorial of my boho goddess faux locs style that I just had with the color and everything. So of course I gotta do it for my girlies, okay? So that's what we're gonna do in today's video, but also we're gonna talk about my postpartum journey, how I've been feeling lately, because I know I've been doing a lot of baby content. I've been vlogging, of course, you know, sharing like day in the life and stuff like that, but I've never really just sat down and like chit chat about like how I feel like as a mom, a new mom of 3, you know, balancing life and everything. So I just wanted to kind of do like a catch up on like how life has been as a mom of 3 for the past couple of weeks and everything. If you guys care, you know, I know some of y'all care, some don't. I just want to share because I don't know, I just felt like it was on my heart and everything. So let's do my hair and chit chat while I do my hair. So without any further ado, let's get it. So the first thing you want to do is, of course, set your style for how you're going to crochet your hair. So okay, so first things first, I'm all about the hair. So I'm going to be using the same hair that I had before because it still looks nice. Well, I ain't gonna lie, some of them did look a little rough, so I'm not gonna put those back in my hair, but for the ones that do still look nice, I'm going to reinstall those back in my hair. So the hair is linked in the description box, so if you're interested in the hair, it is linked in the description box. Everything that I mentioned, I'll try to remember to link it, but it will be linked in the description box. So I ordered it from Amazon. It is in the color T12 from the brand I forgot the name of it. I'm gonna put it right here for you guys, but like I said, it'll be linked in the description box. So I ordered it off of Amazon from that brand, and so far so good. So when you get the order, you'll get a big bag, but it has 6 packs of hair in it, and I think in each pack it had about maybe 17 to 20. It was a good amount in there. If you have a small head like me, then one order would do for you, because I still had hair left over. For my big headed girls out there, maybe 2 would do, but you will have a lot left over. So I wanted to do individuals at first, but it didn't turn out right, so I ended up doing the rubber band method. I saw a tutorial on it on YouTube where you just connect the rubber bands, but that was just too much work and kind of damaged it to my hair a little bit. So I'm just decided just to braid it, and just, you know, I just decided to braid it. So I put 8 in the front, or 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 in the front, and then a big braids in the back because nobody care about them dookie braids in the back. So but yeah, so this is the hair. I love this color. It's like a brown. You guys can see it's like highlighted, but it's like brown and stuff. So I love the hair, but like I say, it will be linked down below for you guys, or if you want to use another vendor, that's totally fine. But the hair color is T27, because I know there's T27, T30. This is T27. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the camera and start installing my hair, so I'm not talking your heads off too long. And but how to install it, so y'all know. So most girls use the crochet pin. I still cannot use this thing because it always gets stuck and tangled in my hair, so I don't like it. But you guys know when I do crochets, I always use bobby pins. So I have my I have these bobby pins here. These are from Sally. I got these from Sally. But I also have some jumbo ones here. I got these from Target, but I only use these to like put my hair in a bun. So, but this is the one I'm going to use to crochet, because I don't want to use a big bobby pin to install it, because then it's going to push up the hair and stuff. So all you do is just take it, put the bobby pin on the opening here, and then you're going to just, I'm just going to show you this real quick. You might have to wiggle it just a little bit in case you braid tight like I do, and just get it on through there. But try not to pull too much because you don't want the hair to get loose or anything. Grab it, and then you open it, and then pull, and voila. So that's it, and it is in there like swimwear, honey. Okay, so like I said, let me go ahead and start the back, and then when I come to the front, I will come here to chat with you guys. Hey guys, so I already started my hair, started on this side. So I did say I was gonna start the back, but I'm just doing one side at a time, but starting front and back up, so that way I don't miss any spots or anything. But I just want to come on and chat here before the little one wakes up, because I know he's gonna wake up to nurse and everything. I took the kids to the movies to see the Minions, and one of Maddie's friends, one of her besties, we met her there. So got to get out the house a little bit and see, it was actually pretty good. Let's talk about postpartum, because like I said, I know I've been doing a lot of baby content, pregnancy content, but obviously I'm not pregnant anymore, so now it's all about postpartum, and you know, just sharing what that's like, you know, sharing his progress and everything. But I just wanted to share, like, you know, as far as like me, you know, going through postpartum for the third time, you know, what it's like and everything, because I know it's so easy to, you know, share about the kids and share about, you know, what's going on with them, but you know, sometimes as a mom, you know, it's good to just share your journey too, because you know, somebody else is probably going through the same thing, or you know, you just want to share what you're going through, you know, because somebody else, like I said, you never know, somebody could be going through the same thing as you. So I am 10 weeks postpartum, and first of all, let me just say, like, it's mind-blowing that I am a mom of 3, okay? Like, on my timetable, I always knew I wanted 3, but I didn't know if it was actually going to happen, because after having Tristan, I was like, oh, well, I got a girl and a boy, so I'm set, you know. But I knew deep down that I just always saw myself with 3 kids. Like, I always saw myself with 2 girls and a boy, or 3 girls, just because I have all sisters, and I just always assumed I was gonna have all girls. But obviously God knew I needed my boys, because they love me. Like, my boys are so attached to me. Of course they love daddy too, when it comes to, well, Tristan, when it comes to playing, but Troy is more, he's definitely attached to me. Like, it's sometimes when daddy will feed him, but then he doesn't want to be with daddy too long because he wants mommy, and I think that's just so sweet. So yeah, so can't believe I'm a mom of 3, and I'm very blessed, very grateful, and just thankful to God for healthy pregnancies, healthy births. You know, mine is going through, you know, miscarriages and stuff, and you know, not happening when you thought it was going to happen and stuff. You know, his timing is just amazing, and you know, I'm just grateful that my babies are just healthy, they're fun, they're beautiful. Like, I am truly grateful for my blessings. Like, I love them so much. Like, I cannot believe that they're mine. So now, as a mom of 3, you know, it's definitely been an adjustment. For one, Maddie and Tristan were born in Maryland, so you know, we have family, we have friends, you know, people coming to see us, you know, bring stuff, feed us and everything. So it was very nice, you know, being at home and having that support system and everything. But here, you know, we don't have that, but people have been very nice. Our neighbors have been super nice, you know, bringing us gifts and, you know, seeing the baby and stuff. Like, that is just so amazing. Like, when they came by, I was like, oh my God, like, you know, it's just the little things, you know, it's just the little things that mean a lot to us and everything. And you know, when you're a good person, like a genuine good person, when you put out positivity and good energy, you always get that back. So, you know, it may seem shocking because like, oh my God, like, you know, it just touches my heart just to know people truly care and, you know, want the best for our family and stuff. But yeah, so it's definitely been different, you know, being away from home and having another child. But I'm just grateful for the timing of it, because the big guy has been home with me for this whole time since Troy came to Earthside. He's been home. He's been on paternity leave, so he still has a couple of weeks, but he will be going back pretty much next month or the end of the month, I can't remember. But he's been home with me this whole time, and I just cannot imagine him not being here and us not having that support system, you know. So, you know, he's been helping around the house, keeping our other two occupied. Like, God is so faithful, because like I told him, like, because remember when we had the miscarriage, we were due on August 1st. So if we would have, you know, that would have happened, you know, it would have been during the school year, you know, he would have had to, you know, take the kids to school and stuff like that. But it just all worked out where we were able to be blessed with another baby. Baby was due in April, the kids are out of school in May, the kids been out of school for June, so he's home for the summer, kids are home for the summer. So that's all we've been traveling and enjoying time. But just glad that he's home, and, you know, I'm just grateful for the timing. Like, that's why I tell women, you know, it may not happen when you want it, you know, miscarriage. I don't wish a miscarriage upon anybody. God knows I would never ever wish a miscarriage on anybody. But sometimes I look at it as not yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, not yet. It's not the time. It's like he has something better in store, and when it does happen, you just know, like, dang, this was the right timing. And so, you know, I would never dismiss anybody's feelings on miscarriages and stuff, but I just believe that in most circumstances, it's just not the right time. It's just not the right time. Life has been good. It's been an adjustment, you know, just trying to make sure that we're being present for our older two. So our kids are 8, 4, and 0, 2 months. And so, you know, they're in their different phases where we have not almost teen, but she's getting there. We still have a toddler, we have a newborn. So it's just like, bro, like, what do we get ourselves into? As far as me, I am hanging in there. Like, I can't say like, oh my God, everything's fine and peachy and all that, because it's not, okay? That's just not how life is, and that's just not how life works. But I can say that I am hanging in there. I've talked about how when I had Maddie, I had severe postpartum depression. Like, it wasn't just postpartum depression, it was like severe. And I didn't think to get therapy at that time, because I just wasn't, I don't know, I just didn't get therapy for it at that time. But it was bad. Oh, it was bad. It was so bad. But now I can say that I have my moments. I just have my moments. That's all. Like, I'm just tired. And when I'm tired, it's hard for me to really be in a good mood and stuff. I know they say, oh, take a nap, you know, when the baby's sleeping. When the baby's sleeping, that's my time. That's the time that I get to myself. Like, right now, it is after midnight, and I'm over here doing my hair once again, because that's the time that I get to myself. And I cannot I have to take advantage of that, because if I don't, I get frustrated. And so I just try my best to do what I can when I can and not feel bad about it. But I have been sleeping in a little late, I ain't gonna lie, because when I stay up late, I usually wake up, I usually go to bed when he wakes up to nurse, and then we fall back to sleep together. And then by the time we wake up, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh my gosh. But all in all, Emotionally, I am hanging in there. You know, like I said, I'm just tired, and like, not saying that I'm trying to rush into getting back to work. I'm a blogger and content creator and all that jazz, the online thing. And so like, I feel at times, and I know it's just me being a rebellion, that okay, I gotta get this content out, I gotta shoot this content, I gotta do this newborn shoot, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And it's like, girl, if you don't rest, like, you have your husband home from work, you have your kids home from work, you had a baby a couple of weeks ago, rest. And so it took me some time to really come to that realization, just because, like, you know, with what I do, you know, it's like, okay, well, if I'm not consistent, no brain's going to work with me, I'm not going to grow and stuff. And so I just kind of been doing my own thing, just kind of posting here and there. But then it's like, internally, it's like, it feels like I'm just not doing enough. But I'm doing what I feel is best for me at this moment, and that is resting and enjoying these moments with my family. Because in the end of the day, when it's all said and done, social media is just that, it's social media. But my family is what I have, and that's who I'm blessed with. So yeah, I'm just been trying to take it easy, but try to be consistent when I can. But once like we get into a better routine, like once the big guy goes to work, once the kids get back to school, then I mean, I'm still have a baby at home, so I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do that, you know, do this whole thing. But we'll figure it out. God's got me. But I know He is telling me to rest and really be present, and don't take this moment for granted, because the big guy ain't get paternity leave again, because, you know, Troy's basically our last baby. Social media will be there, you know, but still try to be present and everything. So if you notice that I haven't been like posting like that, that's kind of why. So forgive me. I would be lying if I said that social media doesn't make me depressed sometimes, even though like it's not bad per se. But sometimes, like I said, just, you know, sometimes when I just feel stagnant, like, I mean, what, this year will make it 9 years since I've been on YouTube. Posted, you know, I have like almost 600 videos, and it's like I'm just stuck at like 25,000, and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know why the algorithm hates me, you know, but in the end of the day, I can only do what I can, and be grateful for those who do support me, and also be grateful for what I have accomplished so far. Last year is my first year making 5 figures, doing this, you know, getting 4 or 5 figure opportunities, you know, slowly growing and stuff. Like, I have to be grateful for the progress, because, you know, it's what I pray for, and the fact that I'm starting to see it is just mind-blowing. So, you know, and even with this journey, like, I just want to share true, honest postpartum life as a mom of 3. And so, you know, that's what I'm just trying to figure out, like, as far as my content, you know, where do I go with this? Because like, I'm passionate about everything. I'm passionate about being a mom, a wife, a blogger, an influencer, traveling, cooking, being on the border temporarily. I'm so passionate about so much, but y'all know that's not how the algorithm works. You know, it's like you have to find your target audience, and I just don't want to just be putting out any and everything. I want to have substance. I want to have not an aesthetic, because I really don't feel like I have an aesthetic at all, because like I said, I'm just passionate about a lot, and when it comes to a lot, I don't know, it's hard to pinpoint your niche, I guess. I know I'm like all over the place. That's what I get for doing my hair at midnight, but I just want to just stick to something and just see how it goes, you know, because I'm just turned 33, and honestly, like, now that I'm a mom of 3, I just feel like I have, not saying I have to do more, but I feel like I'm not doing enough. And as a mom, you know, you have have like 3 humans depending on you. So it's like you can't just be stagnant. You can't just sit there and let things, you know, happen. You have to work for it. And so that's why I'm trying to put in the work. I'm trying to, you know, be consistent and, you know, really study my craft, perfect my craft, and just keep doing what I'm doing, because obviously it's working. Like when I see people, you know, saying, hey, you know, they message me like, hey, you know, you really inspire me and stuff. I'm like, oh my God, like that's so nice, because like I feel like just being hard on myself, like I feel like I'm not really doing anything. Like I'm not, you know, Tabitha Brown, I'm not Janet Jackson, I'm not Beyonce, like I'm not them. So it's like, well, what am I doing? You know, but obviously I'm doing something right, and that's why I'm just trying to pinpoint what it is so I can perfect it and take it to the next level. But like I said, I gotta be thankful and grateful for where I am, and you know, prayerfully I will have a breakthrough story like Tabitha Brown. You know, I look at her like, dang, like, not that I want to be like her, but you know, I love her story because one, she's from North Carolina just like me, and you know, to see how she started, you know, long 20 plus years, and then just by just working hard, being consistent, putting herself out there, taking losses, going back to North Carolina, coming back to LA, you know, just knowing her story. It's like now at 41, when she like blew up, and now she's 42, I think. Just seeing her story, like it's not too late. You know, I sit here and be like, man, I'm 33, I have these 2 degrees, like I'm not doing what I want to do, because originally I wanted to be a teacher. That's why I went to college, but that wasn't what I really wanted to do. I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to do, you know, movies, commercials, you know. That's always been my thing. Like I love being able to be somebody else outside of me. You know, I wanted to do acting, I wanted to do dancing, you know, I wanted to be a therapist, you know, I wanted to be a teacher, I wanted to be this, I wanted to be a news anchor, I just wanted to be a lot. And I'm just like, now I don't know what I want to be, because I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and that's like my priority. But then it's like, outside of that, because I'm not just a mom and wife, like I'm Chris, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm destined for greatness, and it's just like, well, I don't know when, I don't know how, but that's why I always dwell on Jeremiah 29:11, because if I don't know the plans that I have for my life, I know that God does. So, but yeah, like I said, I just look at Tabitha Brown's life and just the patience, you know, the consistency, the resilience. Like, you know, it's never too late. You know, I may be 33, but my breakthrough year could be when I turn 35. Lord's willing, it could be when I turn 40. Even like my own husband, like he's 42 now, but I don't say he was a late bloomer, but a lot of things happened for him late in life. Like he married me at 33. He had Maddie at 33. He has his 3rd child at 42. You know, it's like life was just beginning for him in his 30s. You know, he was the only, he was the only friend and family member on his side who wasn't married and didn't have kids. So, you know, just to see how he's blossomed, you know, thriving and stuff like that at the age of 42 now, it's just inspiring, you know. So it's never too late. Now that I have my kids, because like I said, I don't think I'm having any more. Now that I have my kids, I'm just ready to really live life, not just for my kids and my husband, but live life for me. Like what is for me, you know? And so, I don't know, using my platforms have really brought me new opportunities and exposure and stuff. So let me just see where it goes. You know, maybe I need to be more active on TikTok. I mean, I post on TikTok here and there. I watch more TikToks than I do posting. So maybe I just need to post more and just see where it goes, where it leads and stuff, and just trust the process. And I just shared that because I'm sure there are other moms or other 30-year-olds like me with degrees or no degrees that just feel like we're behind in life. You know, when I see 19-year-olds and 20-year-olds, you know, making six figures and living the life that I thought I was going to live in my 20s, you know, it does do something to you. But in the end of the day, it's their time. You know, it's their time to shine, and obviously my time to shine will come too. And I mean, I hear stories about this all the time. I hear 50-year-olds, you know, going back to school at 50, doing big things in their 70s. Like, time, age is really nothing but a number. And when God is ready to push you into that, he will push you, because not only is timing everything when it comes to your purpose, but are you ready for your purpose? Does your character align with your purpose? Does your heart, does your mind, does your walk, you know, your fruits of your spirit, you know, is it ready for your calling? And that's why I always have to do like a self-evaluation, you know, to make sure, like, you know, I'm preparing for what I pray for. Because doing what I do, like online and stuff, like, I have to have integrity. I have to be truthful. I have to be honest. You know, I have to, you know, when it comes to like brand sponsorships, you know, not lie. You know, when it comes to partnerships, like, it has to be authentic. It has to be honest, because, you know, I don't want to be paid to lie. You know what I'm saying? And I've learned that over the years. You know, you really have to have integrity, because if you don't, it's very obvious. Like I said, I mean, that's mostly like how I feel. And I think it's just the hormones make me feel like this. Like, okay, I got these kids. My kids are doing great things. What about me? Like, what about me? What am I going to do to show my kids that mommy, you know, did this? Mommy's amazing. Like, mommy's just not a woman that just takes pictures for fun and just films herself talking to a camera 24/7. Like, what else is out there? You know, what can I do to prove to my, you know, just to show my kids that anything is possible? You know, they show me things are possible, you know, with their attitude, their fearlessness and stuff. So it's like, well, how can I do that for my kids? And, you know, we shall see. We shall see. So anyways, yeah, besides that, I am doing okay. I'm hanging in there, taking it one day at a time. Just really be in tune with my mental health, because I rebuke postpartum depression in the name of Jesus. I rebuke it, because it's real. And like I said, I have my moments, but I don't think it's postpartum depression yet. I don't want to say yet, but I don't think that's what it is. Like I said, I'm just tired most of the time, so that's probably also a factor as well. And I'm just taking it day by day. I'm just doing what I can. I can't wait for my housekeeper to come back, because I really do miss her. But we've been doing our best, you know, keeping our house clean and stuff, because we're home all day, so we can clean up and everything. But there are times when I'm like, yo, like, I need my girl here now, because she cleans faster. And like, how can she clean my whole house in 4 or 5 hours, and it takes me 3 days to clean my house? Like, where they do that? So I can't wait for her to come back. And like I said, we've just been enjoying this journey. Troy is just the sweetest little thing. He is very clingy. He's very clingy, but he's so sweet. He's so handsome, and just the sweetest baby ever. It's like having Tristan all over. Tristan, like, when I look at him, I'm like, dang, like, I see Tristan all over again. Because Maddie, like, even though Tristan and Maddie look just alike, like, Maddie looked different when she was a baby compared to these two. So, you know, it's like having Tristan all over again. But I am just taking it day by day, just being honest with myself when I need stuff, when I need things done, and just embracing my postpartum. That's why I want to start a new series on Instagram, maybe on YouTube. I don't know. I just have to see how the algorithm acts when I do it. But you know, just showing real life postpartum, not like anything out of the ordinary, or not anything outrageous, because you know, as a mom, you know, it's like when you have a platform, it kind of feels like you have to like tiptoe sometimes, because you don't want people to judge you or think you're a bad mom because you're doing something that they wouldn't do. Now granted, like, you know, I don't do anything out of the ordinary. Like, you know, I would never do anything to hurt my kids or abuse them and stuff like that. I don't show them naked or in their diapers and stuff, because there are weirdos and pedos on here that like that kind of stuff, and I rebuke that in the name of Jesus over my kids. But you know, I just want to be honest. Like, look, I had a bad day. Like, that's why I had an attitude today. You know, like, I'm sleep deprived, I am tired, you know, like just being honest and just sharing the journey as I always have. And I'm just grateful that you guys have supported and watched me, my kids, my husband. You know, I'm just grateful for you guys for loving us, accepting us, and just really, you know, being there because it's needed. And that's why, like, in this journey, you know, it doesn't feel as lonely, because like I was talking to my therapist, I just started therapy again, and every time I have therapy, like, it takes me a day or two to kind of process everything that we talked about. So I'll be like in a funky mood because I'm like, bro, like, this is so heavy that I can't believe we discussed this, but it feels good to be free of that. I talked about how I've been feeling and stuff like that, and you know, just took me some time to like really process and kind of get my mind right. And so I want to really, you know, share how us moms, you know, not only do we have to take care of ourselves physically, because people think, oh, okay, you just had a baby, now you gotta work out and get fit again, but you know, you need to take care of your mental health too, okay? Because that's very important. And if you're not pouring into yourself, you can't pour into them babies. You can't. I'm sorry. Been there, done that, tried it, failed it. So you don't want those problems, okay? You know, that just goes back to what I was saying, like feeling like I'm all over the place. I don't know what my purpose is, and like, God, like, what is it that you want me to do, honey? Like, what is it? But one thing I love is being a mom. I love being a mom to my kids. I love interacting with other moms. I love relating to other moms. That's why on my Instagram, guys, see I do funny reels about my motherhood struggles, because that's one way to just, you know, share part of my story or part of my journey, and you know, other moms can relate. But I did get certified to be a doula, so I'm super excited about that. I'm super excited to get that started, because I do want to be an emotional support and advocate for women, Black women especially, minority women especially down here where we have so many male doctors, and you know, the C-section rate is super high, and you know, it's not saying that anything's wrong with that. However, when women aren't able to advocate for themselves because you have doctors telling you like, okay, well, you need to do it this way or this cannot. Okay, because when I look at my birth, like, my midwife was amazing. Like, me, I don't want to say she let me do my own thing, but I told her what I wanted, how I wanted it, you know, asked questions, like, you know, just making sure my voice and my concerns were heard. And she was like, okay, you got it, girl. Like, not only was she so supportive, but like, she pushed me. Like, there were times where I was just like, girl, I can't do this, I cannot do this, give me the epidural. She just looked at me and she was like, you got this, your body was made to do this. And I'm telling you, it's a mind shift. That mind shift, like, I kept, after she like kind of pushed me, and I don't know, it was like with her plus the Holy Spirit and my husband, it was like I just felt unstoppable. Even though I was in pain, I felt unstoppable. And I want women to have that support, and I want to be that support. I want to be that advocate, because like I said, a lot of women, especially here, they don't have that, because it's normal, you know, it's normal to just go in, be seen, and that's it. and then you get scheduled for your C-section or you get scheduled for your induction, and it's like you haven't even allowed your body to, you know, really do its thing because you're listening to these male doctors. And no shade to male doctors, but that's the norm here, and it's kind of scary. Not only do I want to just be a doula here, you know, I just want to be a support system for all women that are looking to give birth here, there, and everywhere. So super excited about that. And I don't know, like going back to that passion, that's what I'm passionate about, helping people. I love helping people. Like, I don't want to just be a blogger or influencer selling products or, you know, just promoting stuff to you guys all the time. Like, I love sharing stuff to you guys that I love, that's beneficial for me, and hopefully be beneficial for you. But I don't want to just be that. I don't want to be saying click the link, click the link, click the link, because what is it doing for your well-being? What is it doing for your mental health? What is it doing for your spirit? Like, yeah, the product might be good for your well-being, for your spirit and everything, but that support, that connection, really connect with people through products. I connect better with people through service, and I want to be of service to minority women, or women in general when it comes to childbirth. So I'm really super excited about that, like just doing something outside of social media, because like I said, I love social media. I've been on social media since live journals and MySpace and everything, but deep down inside, it's not as fulfilling. Like it's satisfying, but it's not fulfilling, you know, besides my community and the people I've met, the brands I've worked with, that's fulfilling. But the algorithms and all these changes and trends and all of this, that's not fulfilling. I don't want to be hopping on trends just to be successful. I want to be successful by what I do to help other lives be better and change for the better, especially when it comes to childbirth. Okay, so yeah, super excited about that, but I just want to share that because that's what I've been working on. It's funny because as soon as I submitted all my work, like my documents and my tests and stuff like that, my water broke. So it was like, once I submitted that, because it's like God knew that I would not have focus, because I had a deadline to meet, and if I didn't meet it, I would have got disqualified from my certification. So I knew I had to like get to it and work on it before, you know, before Troy got here. And I did. As soon as I submitted everything, that's why I was up late to 1 o'clock in the morning doing that. And as soon as I submitted it, I got in bed. An hour and a half later, my water broke. So it ain't God. I don't know what to tell y'all. But yeah, so I'm super excited. But I just want to let y'all know, and just praying for the best, and praying, you know, I build my clientele. Because like I said, I've tried so many things. You know, I've tried the shop, tried selling hair, tried doing YouTube and all of these things, which I'm still doing. I'm still do social media. I mean, that's my outlet and also my business and everything. So I can't just let that go. But, you know, I'm like, dang girl, here you go, try something else. But that's how life is. You got to try things until you're fulfilled. So I'm praying that this will fulfill me, unless, you know, God opens some movies or Tyler Perry calls me like, girl, you want to be in this movie? I'm like, yes. So, you know, I don't know what God has for me as far as like the acting and modeling and stuff goes, but right now I'm looking forward to being of service to my ladies out here, okay, and all over the world. But anyway, so I've talked your head off long enough, but that's how my postpartum journey is going so far. I'm just trying to take care of myself, make sure I keep myself up. That's why I'm doing my hair, because I don't have a hairstylist here, and I wish I did. I just wish I had somebody do my hair, my eyelashes, because I want lash extensions, so I don't have to keep sticking them on and everything. Like, I just wish I had help. out for the things that I like to take care of myself. But I don't, so I gotta thug it out and do it myself. So let me finish this hair and I'll come back and show you guys the finished product. Alright, so we are done, guys. Ooh. We are done. So happy about how it turned out. It's not flex, I promise. That's the edge control. So I need to rub it in, but I'm about to put my bonnet on anyway. So she is done once again. And it feels nice to have her back. My hair nicely washed and looking a lot better because my hair was starting to look rough. And so since we're traveling, I was like, I can't travel with my hair looking rough. So I'm gonna use my olive oil spray just to give it a little shine. I love the way it so smells. So yeah, so once I put myself together and put makeup on, then I'll come back and finish this video. So good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.